and predictive driver resistant futures to reach the goal, the road safety action plan. I once again congratulate departments for their effort in submitting and presenting research papers. I think our keynote speaker after the session, Professor Reddy Garu, and other keynote speakers, I thank for the valuable information and participants. And I congratulate to everyone, especially my EC department, who has organized this event. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now we would like to introduce our chief guest, Professor Rameshwar Rao Garu, to you.
Professor Rameshwar Rao Garu, Vice Chancellor of J.N.T.U, Hyderabad, has held positions of Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Usmania University, Convener, PGE SET, and Professor, Department of ECE, Usmania University. He obtained BE degree in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Usmania University and MTech and PhD degree from the prestigious IIT Bombay. He secured state second rank in AP State Higher Secondary Examinations in the year 1970. He was awarded Sir Akbar Ali Hyder Ali Gold Medal for being first in the Faculty of Engineering, Sharad Kumar Pathak Gold Medal, and Usmania University Student Gold Medal for securing highest marks in the ECE. He also secured first rank in special examination in mathematics conducted by Usmania University. His work experience spans across 34 years and R&D engineer and as an eminent teacher. He served as R&D engineer in the renowned Avionics Design Bureau, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, for more than 14 years and has been serving as Usmania University teacher for the last 20 years. Professor Rameshwar Rao Garu was invited as a visiting research professor at New Jersey Institute of Technology, New York, USA. He has served as a consultant for a large number of reputed organizations such as Motorola, ECIL. He is one of the 4 academicians awarded World Bank Fellowship for development of wireless curriculum in the third world countries. Professor Rao has conducted large number of short-term courses in VLSI Design, VHDL, Digital Communication as a part of continuing engineering education program for the benefit of working engineers, scientists and teachers, and also introduced several new courses at Usmania University.
Now I requested Professor Rameshwar Rao Garu to address the gathering.
Good morning to everybody. Shri J.B. Krishna Rao Garu, Secretary, J.B. Education Society, Dr. Neeraj Upadhyay Garu, Principal, Jbiet, Dr. Srinivasan Vatsal, Dean R&D, Dr. Usha Sri, Professor of ECE, other faculty members, participants, students, and press. Indeed, I am really happy to be here on the occasion of the inauguration of this international conference. International Conference on Smart Systems. Indeed, this is extremely relevant in view of the development, very fast developments what have been taking place around the world. You must be aware, almost for 500 years there has been some sort of a industrial revolution touching upon the lives of so many civilizations across 5 continents in the globe. And in the recent past, there have been certain technologies which are moving very, very fast, especially those concerning with nuclear energy, those concerning with electronics, nanotechnology, biotechnology, and so on. Earlier, what used to happen was, to a certain extent, we used to predict what will be the future say about, say, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, say about 50 years back, but that is not so as of now, because the knowledge is increasing at such a fast rate. According to one estimate, almost every 10 years the knowledge is doubling, whereas in the last 5 centuries the knowledge was doubling only at the rate of say every 100 years. So in such a scenario, it becomes extremely important to update ourselves and see to it that whatever, say, opportunity, whatever threats are available to us, they are addressed comprehensively. I'm really happy in view of the fact that I just gone through that, say, papers which will be, say, presented during this conference, and I've seen the topics. They are very much relevant concerning smart systems. Smartness, integrates intelligence in the form of knowledge, a priori knowledge, and that scales up, your effort, which are usually, done, which is supposed to be mundane for human beings. And this is going to have, as I understand, several sessions which deal with the smart systems application with topics like wireless communication. Indeed, if there are smart handphones with you, your productivity, your ability to contribute as a professional increases extremely to a large scale compared to not being made available with the connectivity. So one of the very important say application of this is the so-called smartphones. A smartphone definitely helps you in so many ways. Then I also see certain sessions on signals and image processing. These are the technologies which will touch upon the lives of almost everybody very shortly. The person need not be educated enough, but signal processing and image processing, they play a very important role in day-to-day application. I may not enumerate that. And then size plays a very important role as far as smart systems are concerned, because they are supposed to be compact, intelligent, and in a very small, say, volume. They are supposed to, keep all the information. And along with that, power, what they consume should also be very less. So this will also be addressed during this, international conference. That is really heartening to know that. And robotics, VLSI technology, we are in the, nowadays we have chips which have been fabricated with a gate length of just 30 nanometers, which is a few hundred times the size of the diameter of atoms. So that is really going to play a very important role. I'm very happy that this, again, this sort of a session has been earmarked for being discussion during this conference. You also have certain other applications like embedded systems, biomedical applications, and so on. Robotics, as you know, deals with certain interdisciplinary, say, technologies like sensing, actuators, and so on. Conventional methods of, say, employing intelligence is almost beaten to pulp. We know very well, what is the theoretical limit. But if you integrate it with interdisciplinary areas, then it has got a tremendous effect. It has a telling effect, and it takes you much farther compared to a single conventional, say, dimension what you follow. And that's the reason why robotics is going to play an extremely important, say, role in bringing about happiness, in bringing about, say, social transformation, in contributing to the economics of society, and so on. Not only they'll be used in sophisticated, say, activities like, say, satellites, space stations, and so on, but also, in day-to-day life, like manufacturing, food processing, replacing butlers and so on, packaging and so on. And then pilots, as you know, they are being used in pilotless vehicles like drones and micro-air vehicles. Micro-air vehicles are likely to be very, say, soon, employed for bringing about connectivity. Amazon plans to deliver books making use of micro-air vehicles. So that is indeed, again, something doing away with the human intervention. And then performing complicated surgeries. After all, human beings have certain restrictions as to their ability to resolve certain things, but if you could integrate human intelligence with, say, very fine resolution, it is possible to have very small incisions in the human body with very little, say, side effects and so on. So that is another area, what robotics and smart systems is going to play. This is going to bring about real, welfare, a real, say, effort towards bringing down the challenges which are faced because of, although you know certain things, but you cannot implement it because the technology is not available. So this is going to really help you a lot. And also, doing mundane things, repetitive things very fast. Okay, like in textile industry, folding of handkerchief, folding of socks and all that. It takes a lot of time. But if you were to do it, say making use of robots, not only the productivity increases, but the cost will also come up. So indirectly it is going to contribute in so many ways to the economy of any country. And recently there have been certain trends, as I told you. Certain newer technologies are having such great impact on the day-to-day living of our, say, everybody. It need not be our own country. It could be any country. The globalization has integrated the economy of almost everybody in the world. We are no longer, patriotic while using any, say, toothbrush or paste. If it is better, if it is, say, more effective, if it is, say, low cost, you prefer that. You don't bother whether, it was R&D work was done in US or Soviet Russia, wherever it is, as long as it serves the purpose. Same is the case, If you have a very good product, it has a marketing capability anywhere in the world. So you cannot remain isolated. You cannot do away with the opportunities what is being provided to you just because having certain, say, mental barriers. So we have to come out of that, and then there is no stopping for that. As long as certain things, certain technological inputs, what are available, you have to make use of it in a way, so that more intelligence, more knowledge, more skill set goes into the product, end product, and we are able to contribute to the well-being, to the economy of the country. So some of the recent trends what have become very important as far as the global economy, movement of people, integration of knowledge, integration of cultures and so on is concerned are as follows. The first and foremost is emerging countries. See, just about, say, 60, 70 years back, almost 2/3 of the